We start off today's wrestling news and rumors video with a big rumor surrounding a possible superstar returning to the WWE in the very near future, and that said superstar is none other than Eva Marie. As most of you are likely aware, Eva Marie decided to part ways with the WWE back in 2017 due to other business opportunities outside the company, but Eva made it known to fans shortly after her release that she certainly was not opposed to the idea of returning back to the WWE if the right offer or scenario presented itself to her. In a recent interview, when Eva Marie had been asked if she would be open to returning, Eva Marie said that she's all for the idea of returning, but the right opportunity just had not been presented as of yet, with Eva Marie saying the following message regarding WWE. WWE is my #1 home, my family. They prepared me for all the things I'm doing and what I want to do in my career. I am forever grateful to the company, to Vince McMahon, Hunter, and Stephanie. If it made sense, of course I'd come back home. While most wrestling fans who love the WWE more from an in-ring talent-based viewpoint, there's no doubt that Eva Marie probably isn't the kind of superstar they would be wanting to see make a comeback when there are other women's division superstars they would rather see get the opportunity, such as AJ Lee. But one of our sources has mentioned that Vince McMahon has been contemplating the idea of having Eva Marie return for the past 2 years, and was simply waiting for the perfect opportunity to have All Red Everything return to WWE. And apparently, fans should not be surprised if Eva Marie returns to the WWE sometime in the fall of 2020, with one new backstage rumor indicating that the WWE are in fact planning to hold another all-women's Evolution pay-per-view event in late 2020, and Eva Marie is reportedly a name being discussed backstage to return, with Eva then resuming a part-time schedule with WWE as an in-ring performer, much like a superstar such as Mickie James. Make sure you guys let us know if you'd be interested in Eva Marie returning to WWE, or should Vince choose to have another more technically gifted female superstar such as AJ Lee make a comeback, who could likely add more to the current women's division than Eva. Randy Orton certainly has a way of getting fans buzzing over him, and most recently, Randy has caused the wrestling community to become very intrigued by what his new tweet means, with this clip showing a viper crawling around, with a caption reading, "It's finally happening. Any guesses?" Not surprisingly, this has caused many fans to begin speculating as to whether or not this is referring to Randy Orton getting new theme music, and apparently that could be exactly what the message and short clip means. According to one of our sources, Randy Orton has been asking the WWE recently to have his theme song changed, and apparently instead of giving Orton a completely new theme, Vince is reportedly contemplating the idea of having Randy Orton's theme song changed back to a song he utilized in the mid-2000s called Burn in My Light, which Vince believes better fits Randy Orton's revitalized legend killer gimmick and persona. We have been told that if Randy Orton is indeed getting his old theme song back, or perhaps a completely new song if the WWE change their minds, a new backstage rumor has revealed that this new theme song would be unveiled at Clash of Champions 2020 for Randy Orton's WWE title match against Drew McIntyre. Let us know if you think Randy Orton should change his theme song to freshen things up a bit, and if he was to change his current theme, do you guys think Randy should use his old song or get a completely new theme? As most of you are likely aware, Renee Young has recently left the WWE, but despite leaving the biggest wrestling company in the world, Renee's husband Jon Moxley has made it known that Renee's phone has been ringing non-stop with opportunities from other companies, and not surprisingly, many fans have already begun speculating that Renee Young will eventually join AEW when her current non-compete clause with the WWE runs up. And according to one of our sources, the rumors of All Elite Wrestling contacting Renee Young are very much true, and in all honesty, fans should not be surprised if Renee makes a surprise appearance in AEW alongside her husband as soon as she is officially allowed to sign with another company. If Renee was to go to AEW, do you guys think she should have a similar role compared to her time spent in WWE, or should Young perhaps try something new, like managing her husband Jon Moxley? While there have been many rumors going around regarding Finn Balor possibly getting called up again to the WWE's main roster for SmackDown, it now looks as though Vince McMahon has decided to keep Finn in NXT for the foreseeable future, with new backstage rumors revealing that after Roman Reigns made his return to SmackDown, McMahon doesn't feel the show needs any extra star power with the likes of Reigns, Braun Strowman, and The Fiend Bray Wyatt around on the show, and Triple H reportedly insisted to Vince that it will be better for everyone involved if Finn Balor remains in NXT. As most of you are likely aware, on last night's edition of NXT, the recently vacated NXT Championship was on the line in a fatal 4-way 60-minute Iron Man match between Finn Balor, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Adam Cole. But at the end of the night, there was no clear winner, with Balor and Adam Cole being tied by having 2 falls each, with William Regal then announcing that next week, Finn Balor will take on Adam Cole in a singles match for the NXT Championship. And as of right now, one of our sources has mentioned that Finn Balor is penciled in for the title win, with one rumor revealing that Pat McAfee may cost Adam Cole the win. We now have our main story featured in today's video, and it is all about one of the most popular storylines currently in WWE as we speak, that being in regards to the Retribution faction. Over the past several weeks, Retribution have tormented both the Raw and SmackDown rosters with reckless abandon, and while new rumors have been revealed that Retribution will now be exclusive to Monday Night Raw moving forward, Vince McMahon still reportedly has absolutely huge plans when it comes to not only the Retribution storyline angle, but some of the surprise or hidden members of the group that are big name main roster superstars or returning talents, and not the NXT Superstars that many fans have pointed out to be various current members of Retribution. As of right now, many fans have pointed out that NXT wrestlers such as Dominic Dyjakovic, Mia Yim, Chelsea Green, Shane Thorne, and Dio Maddin are likely members of Retribution as the faction stands right now, but one of our sources has mentioned that not only does Vince plan to surprise fans and change some of Retribution's members from NXT to make things interesting, current leaked backstage rumors indicate that McMahon is planning to get some major superstars involved in the storyline as well. As most of you are likely aware, rumors have been running wild about Roman Reigns potentially being the secret leader of Retribution, with the help of Paul Heyman, and while that is still very much a real and active rumor that is yet to be proven false, one of our sources has mentioned that the WWE are also considering some other big name superstars for being hidden members of Retribution, with some of these said big superstars being The Miz, Jinder Mahal, Aleister Black, Ember Moon, Wade Barrett, who just recently made his return to the WWE in NXT, and a returning Kurt Angle and CM Punk. Now there's no doubt that Kurt Angle's name will surprise most fans upon first hearing it, but we have been told that Kurt Angle has expressed interest to Vince of making a return to WWE in some capacity, after he has been able to get his health back on track and overall get back into fantastic shape. And one storyline idea backstage officials have proposed would see Kurt Angle revealed as one of Retribution's secret members, and by all means that would certainly be an interesting development. As for some of the other main roster stars' involvement, we have been told that Vince thinks the Retribution storyline would provide a great way to utilize stars such as Jinder Mahal, Ember Moon, The Miz, and Aleister Black, who may otherwise not be given major roles on their own at this point. And as for CM Punk, one source has mentioned that Punk has actually been a huge supporter of the Retribution storyline, and feels like he would be motivated to make a comeback in WWE if he was somehow involved with the angle. Hence Vince apparently planning for Punk to be a secret member of Retribution. With all this being said, let us know your thoughts on these rumored big name secret or hidden members of Retribution, and if you had to choose, are these the main roster superstars and returning talents you would personally like to see featured in Retribution, or are there other stars you think would better fit the group than the ones Vince has shortlisted? Make sure you sound off in the comment section down below, and do give us your thoughts and opinions on the matter.